Welcome on my very first YouTube video on my first YouTube channel. Welcome on my very first YouTube video on my first YouTube channel. This channel is about exploring sounds and music as a noob. As a noob means that I don't know how to compose music. I know very little about synthesizers. I have a classical music background. I learned the piano when I was younger, but I hated it, so I was a very bad student. Then I grew up loving it. The classical music, not the piano, I stopped. And I really appreciated classical music, concert, operas, and these kind of things. I enjoy pop rock, reggae, these kind of things, and then a bit of everything, but weirdly not much about electro music, R&B, rap. I'm exploring sounds and music, so that's about shaping a sound, producing a sound, like the core element, one core element of music. These are two different sounds, right? Well, with synthesizers, we can produce similar sounds or very different sounds. But anyway, what I'm interested in the first place is how to produce a sound from electricity, which is from scratch, right? And I'm also interested in producing music, making some music. In this channel, I will be sharing my findings, and that could be interesting for other people, because I'm starting from scratch. And that's the difference with many channels I've seen so far about music. Which means that I won't be teaching anything. I'm going to explore, to document my exploration. And that's it. So I will find a lot of good stuff, and I will also believe wrong stuff. And I would say bullshit. Either what I would say won't be precise enough, or it will be simply false. No problem, we can discuss. I mean, there are comments in the channel, I will publish the fixes, and that's how I will grow up, and maybe as a community we can grow together. What am I aiming for? What are my goals? First thing is, I want to explore my imagination. If I explore my imagination, I create a link between reality and what is unreal, so the domain of imagination. And this bridge is a way to go further than reality, and that's one of the ways I enjoy very much life. The thing is, when I produce something, you will have a look at it, you will listen to it, and it will make a bridge between your reality and the art produced. It's not the same bridge as mine, because mine will be based on my very own experience, but my experience is not absolutely individual. There are things we have in common, like we are mammals, we share some cultural elements, and so there are similarities in our bridges. So that's how I can communicate with you in reality, which means when I say, oh, please give me the salt, or via the imagination, through art. This is something I absolutely want to explore. Another goal is to explore emotions. This is the form of art which is the most able to create emotion almost from scratch in someone, or to recall some emotions, or to share the emotions that we have to someone else. And if we think about it, this is amazing, right? We are separate individuals, but we can share elements that seem to only exist in our heads and bodies. Alright, so after this bit of philosophy, I also have to say that this is just about having fun. Being on the keyboard, turning knobs, pressing keys, hearing stuff, which I like, okay, that's fine. Last but not least, I am no native English speaker. I have a strong French accent, and when I'm either tired or drunk or both, I have a very, very, very strong French accent. So please forgive my English, my slowness. I wish us all a great journey on this channel.